Okay, this video is going to show you how to estimate and how to add decimals. Let's start with estimating, and we're going to estimate each of these numbers to the nearest whole number. So what I always start with when estimating is to underline the place value of where I'm estimating. So since I'm estimating to the nearest whole number, I'm going to underline the digit 4 since 4 is in the whole number spot. It's in the 1 spot. After you underline the place value that you are estimating to, I always look to the digit directly to the right and ask myself, is this digit 5 or greater? If it is, then the underlined digit would increase by 1. If it's not 5 or greater, then that underlined digit would stay the same. So I'm going to ask myself, is the number to the right of the whole number, since that's where I'm estimating to, 5 or greater? And yes, 9 is 5 or greater, which means the 4 will increase by 1 to a 5. I know that because I underlined it as a reminder to myself. So 4 and 92 hundredths, estimated to the closest whole number, is 5. Let's do 6 and 31 hundredths. So underline the 6 since that's what I'm estimating to. Look at the digit to the right, which is 3. Ask myself, is this 5 or greater? No, it's not, which means the 6 will stay the same. I'm doing these equal signs a little wavy so that you know it's an estimate and not an exact. So 6 and 31 hundredths, estimated, rounded to the nearest whole number, is 6. Underline the 3. Look to the digit to the right. Ask myself, is it 5 or greater? Yes, 7 is 5 or greater. So that means my 3 will round up to 4. If I were to add my estimates, I'm going to look for patterns of 10s, usually how my brain works. And I know that 6 plus 4 is 10, plus the 5 is 15. So my estimated sum of these decimals is 15. That would be the estimated sum. I'm actually going to type that. I think it'll go a little bit faster. And after I do that, we will find the exact sum of these decimals. So, excuse me, this would be the estimated sum. Get a little bit bigger so you all can see that. So 15 is the estimated sum. If I'm going to do the exact sum, that would be all of these digits, all of these numbers, the decimals here. First thing I want to do is make sure that I've got my decimals lined up. Let me show you that they are. So I'm going to make sure if I were to write these straight down, I've got all my decimals lined up. And I would just add like I normally would. So I'm going to bring that decimal point straight down. And actually, let's do it in black. So I'm going to put my decimal point right where I matched it up. I'm going to start on the far right with my hundredths. Again, I look for patterns of 10, 9, and 1 is 10. So 10 and 2 would be 12. So there's 12 hundredths, which is the same as 2 hundredths and 1/10. So I'm going to regroup my 12 hundredths to 2 hundredths and 1/10. Again, look for patterns of 10. My 9 and 1 are 10, and my 7 and 3 are 10. So I know that there's 20 tenths, and 20 tenths is the same as 2 ones, 2 wholes. So 20 tenths is 2 wholes. Here I've got 6 and 4, which is a pattern of 10, and 3 and 2 is 5. So that gives me 15. 15 and 2 hundredths would be my actual sum. I guess the estimated sum erased. Let me put that back up there for you. So with these decimals, I estimated them to the nearest whole number with an estimated sum of 15 and an actual sum of 15 and 2/100.